Hi everybody, Jeff Sutherlin with United Brokers Group, and today we're going to be talking about how do we stop the income roller coaster. Well, I've been coaching real estate agents for over 10 years, and I've had this conversation hundreds of times. And the reason people's income looks like this is a direct correlation to what they're doing on the front end when they lead generate. So the lead generation activities we do today result in a closing 45 days to 60 days out. So what are we doing today? I'm going to give you 4 key points today that you can take away and do something with. First one, time blocking. You have to time block your lead generation activities. Typically, I always do my lead generation activities from about 9 to 10 in the morning, maybe 9 to 11. Why do I do it in the morning? Because that's when people are available.
Wake up in the morning feeling like P. Diddy.
I know that if I do the hardest work at the very beginning of the day, I'm done. Then I can go out and take my appointments the rest of the afternoon. So are you time blocking, and is it on your calendar? It needs to be hard-coded in there, and you can't go in and replace that appointment. It has to be an ongoing appointment with yourself day in and day out. The superstars in this business are the people that are consistent, they time block every day, and they know exactly what to do during that time. And that leads into my second point. What are you doing during that time? You have to be clear on the plan. You have to have lead generation activities. Are you writing personal notes? Are you calling your database? Are you sending out market reports or an e-newsletter? Are you doing farming activities, networking groups? What are you doing that's your highest and best use of your time? What are you good at?
Look here, I can sew anything. You know, hey, zippers, dresses, tents, canvas, deuce and a half colors, crocodile tail, beaver pelts. You know, hey, you cut a fella open, I'll sew him up.
Go out and do what you're good at. Don't try to reinvent yourself, but as you go into that hour or 2 hours, have a plan. Most people don't. They come into the office, first thing they do is they read their emails.
You've got mail.
And then they just get sucked into the mire, and it's just such a bad thing, and before you know it, it's 1 o'clock. Did you contact anybody today? No. So did you really win the day?
No.
One of my favorite mentors, Brian Buffini, talks about winning the day. Did you win the day that day? Not really.
No.
You dealt with problems. You have to work on your business just as much as you work in your business. The third point is this. You always have to be adding people in your database. Databases are like relationships. Relationships are either getting better or they're getting worse. There's no such thing as stasis with relationships. They're either growing or they're decaying. Same with the database. You should always be putting in people as much as possible. I've always had a rule throughout my career to put about 2 people a day in your database. If you have 2 people a day in your database, 2 a day keeps the doctor away. You're always going to have a growing database, and it's high growth. That's what counts. There comes a point where your sphere of influence can only give you so much. That's why you constantly have to be growing your database. And lastly, and most importantly, you need a coach. Most real estate agents don't have a coach. They have no accountability. They're on an island. And people that are on an island in real estate die. You need someone in your life who you're going to be accountable to, preferably not your spouse.
Marriage is what brings us together today.
Somebody that can be very objective, and you need to meet with them on a regular basis. Maybe it's just once a month. You review your P&L with that coach. You review your lead generation activities. But when you know you have to face another person that you respect and show them your results, that in itself will help you do better as an agent. So that's the key, is having a coach. A huge amount of success comes from accountability. Always look there first. There's always somebody better that's been where you're at. So those are 4 things today that hopefully you can take out of this. Go back and be a great lead generator, stop the income roller coaster, and get on a consistent playing field with your lead generation on the front end, and watch the money come in consistently. Have a great day. We'll see you next week on UBGtv.